And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with Valorant White tonight. We are up against Lesley University. CSU White's here, about to be the cream of the crop of this bracket. And we're joined here by Micah. I'm Zandit, and we'll be casting tonight. And my projector just disappeared. Oh, it's back. Production.
I guess so, yep. It is indeed back.
Can you tell us what map 1 is? Sunset. Okay, it's starting on Sunset. I feel like that's White's a decent map for White to have. I feel like that's a 50-50 map for them. Which means that we'll probably be seeing Bind or Haven next coming from CSU White on the next pick, which I'm assuming next map pick will be their second map pick here. Unless they decide to go for Sunset for some reason, which means I'm excited to see what their team comp is. I'm wondering if it's that new experimental team comp they're testing out that's like full defense with little... They do have that one duelist raise that they'll be pulling into that. I don't know if they made it work. I know they've been practicing with it. But you know, sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. And I mean, you're more familiar with Valorant than I am, Micah.
Yes.
I forget the characters' names, but like having one duelist on a team and focusing more on like locking down points on Sunset. Do you think that would work for the most part, or?
Well, obviously, if I remember, I am more experienced with Valorant, but I do be forgetting the map names. If I am remembering which one Sunset is, then yeah, defending B site is going to be essential, because if the attackers can get a plant off in the section where they can just spam through smokes, that is going to be troublesome for the defenders to be able to for a retake. And for A site, it's a little bit easier for retakes, which is why attackers would usually focus B site.
All right, and we're gonna be seeing this match go in here.
Yep, I was correct. I was remembering the maps correctly.
All right, and we're starting here. To comp on the breach.
Looks like they're on a more of a traditional Sunset comp. Yeah.
We have the Sova, we have the Omen. We have the Cypher. We have the Neon. Yeah, this is not exactly the same team comp, but it is mostly everybody there, minus the Sova. Or not, yeah, the Sova. The Sova wasn't there beforehand. I think the Sova is going to be good on the attacking side, at least just for recon. And I think for the defending side, just to see like enemy movements. So I think this is probably a better pick here for CSU to be taking into Sunset than what they had been working with before.
And it is quite interesting with Lesley going for the double duelist instead of double initiator, especially with the initiator they did chose being breach, because that's going to be troublesome for when Cypher is setting up the tripwires. Well, I guess Raze and Omen can get past the tripwires. Up. Speaking of site B, that's exact. Looks like they got the plant spot off that I was talking about earlier.
One enemy remaining.
And there we go. Levy just getting that flank position there, and just absolutely with Cypher coming up from the rear, just doming people.
And yeah, like I was saying, that specific plant spot is usually paired with hiding back in B main and with a smoke covering it, because due to where it's planted, it's easy just to spam the general location and prevent the defenders from defusing.
And I feel like Lesley here just hasn't really gotten that much of a defensive comp here. They are locking down B. I think they're aiming just to have B locked down and just to go for the retake on A, which is going to put a lot of pressure on them because, I mean, sure, you can retake A, and sure, a lot of people are just going to go for A a lot of the times, but if CSU starts to get the hint on that it's just really well defended, things are going to look really bad for Lesley here for a round or two.
Yeah, because like I said, defenders are going to be scared if the attackers do start taking advantage of that site.
And there we go. CSU collects their bonus round here. Now Lesley is going to get their own.
Don't get the extra plant off for the extra money or the alt point.
And we're going to see CSU. Revy not really going for any gun. Oh, never mind. He is going to pick up a Phantom there.
Let's see here. 2 Phantoms, 2 Bulldogs, and Levy deciding to save.
I think saving's the wise decision here. I think Revy was able to spend because he did get... I mean, Levy did get 4 kills.
Levy did get kills, yeah. Got that extra money.
I don't think Levy bought anything last round either. That Omen getting that super weird flick off, and CSU just falling one by one. Lesley's getting their bonus, showing that they're not exactly a weak team here.
And they have control of the spike, so that's definitely going to be an issue for CSU.
Zacom getting spotted out there by the duelist. Not something you want to have being called out into mid there. So Lesley now knows that CSU is probably right around the corner of the spike here. They could start the position. They are keeping an eye on the spike, obviously.
Omen and not Omen, Cypher and ISO.
And unfortunately, Marvel there going to fall down. Exquisitely coming back though. Unfortunately, getting shot though.
It's a trade not in favor of CSU.
Now it's a 1v2 situation. Zacom being super low here.
See if Zacom can hit those headshots again, like in the last round. Left.
He is getting flanked from behind. He's going to need to turn around here in a second.
He'll have some leeway, especially since the timing of the Cypher looking away.
Needs to go for A here. He's not going to be able to make it the B in time without running. He doesn't want to make too much noise. He's going to get that off.
He has to go now. He gets to plant.
Cypher's not going to make it there in time, and unfortunately for the Cypher, this is just going to have to be a 1v1, but Zacom can get killed with a body shot. Does not matter at all.
Ball line going out, stun Cypher. Ball flash. And Zacom pulls it off.
And we hear him yell from the other room. Jeez.
Yeah, that was quite a lot. Oh yeah, we don't have the headphones on. We're so used to not having them.
You're welcome.
Now we can actually hear the game.
I keep forgetting that we have headphones. This is something new. For the last few weeks, the casters have not had any audio, by the way, for anyone watching at home. So this is a first for us. Or not really a first. It was a first last night, but I'm gonna see CSU here taking 3, taking Lesley's bonus round with a nice clutch there from Zacom. They're gonna play a bit more cautiously here.
Kill contract missing, not hitting anyone.
That does get a lot of information though, saying that they're not gonna set up on B here. You're gonna start to see a lot of Lesley start to rotate out to A, and they're gonna get caught in that rotation and just end up giving 3 people over.
CSU with 4 still alive. Just Cypher. He can get the kill on Neon, but Zacom comes to finish him off.
Not entirely sure what Exquisitely was trying to do there. Especially without doing the slide tech to get your gun out sooner while still having momentum, but I mean, at least it got them the easy kill. But if they played things differently there, they could have gotten a flawless pretty easily.
Now that I look at it, is Lesley even doing the classic B setup? Okay, yeah, they are. Huh, is that the Unbreakable? I don't think that's the Unbreakable tripwire from Lesley Cypher. I think that's the regular tripwire. Early engagement from Levy.
Levy Chevy. We're gonna see his Omen go in. He's gonna use the ult here.
From the shadows, getting information, clearing out. No one's immediately on the site.
He knows there are people around though, because he did see the breach there.
Aljon now knows where at least one person is.
So they know that they're surrounded on A here already, but they know that they can easily poke into here.
Stunning the corner. Rolling Thunder going out, pushing them back.
Scanning ahead.
We're gonna see Zacom here clean up nicely on that back shelf. We're gonna see Revy here starting to plant.
That will give Revy his ultimate. Shock dart.
Shock dart not hitting anybody, unfortunately, not finding any information. Com setting back.
They get the cams, they know exactly.
And that's a huge swing from Zacom, almost getting the ace.
Both enemy players distracted by the camera, exposing their location. That was a lose-lose situation no matter what. An early timeout from Lesley.
And I mean, They only get 1 timeout per half, I'm pretty sure. So that coming into this, you know, CSU is already looking very strong, especially in terms of the economy. They could probably lose 3 rounds and still, they could give 3 over to Lesley here and still be able to full buy, probably.
Not to mention also the fact that Lesley does have access to 3 ults. So that does give them the advantage.
They do have 3 ults, but I don't even think they'll be able to full buy this round. I think they'd have to, yeah, no, like 3 of their players,
yeah,
four of their players might be able to full buy. I'm not entirely sure about Apricity, but like, yeah, Cosmic,
oh, yeah.
no, there's no hope for him.
Oh yeah, Apricity, unless he's getting like a Bucky or a Marshall, he ain't getting much. And Omen, well, I guess the Marshall could be useful on B.
He's gonna roll with the Sheriff. He already has it in his loadout there. And I mean, the Sheriff's not a bad weapon. It is the #1 clutch weapon when it comes to this game. I mean, like, shoot, I was scrimming with White and Green. They were doing their own thing, kind of like private stuff, and they were short a player. And man, I was just getting kills with the Sheriff, and then every single time I pick up a Vandal, it's like I couldn't get a kill. So it's like, in my mind, it's the ultimate clutch weapon.
CSU really hasn't been touching B site ever since that first round.
We are seeing them play super patiently here. Unfortunately, Marvel losing that 1v1, that's something that you don't really see Marvel lose a whole lot, is little swings like that. That's kind of surprising.
Looks like they applied some pressure A and now they're rotating B. Looks
Yeah, and Revy already has some information on B as well.
Shock dart lineup. See if he can scan anyone. It's waiting a while.
Yeah, they're still trying to catch out some activity here. Getting some good rotational picks here off of Lesley. CSU's just absolutely playing this patiently, and you just love to see it. This is, you know, how peak Valorant should be. And I mean, we've seen some solid plays from Green, but I feel like they get over eager and a little bit too confident in some of their games.
Yeah, if you ask me, it seems like CSU White has learned from CSU Green when it comes to that.
I mean, they're very close in skill level. That we know much for skill, and in terms of, you know, the fact that they scrim together a lot of the times. They're very close in skill level, so. I think the big thing here is just Zakam. Zakam's always cool as a cucumber back there. I mean, he is basically the hot shot of the team. You can already tell from that scoreboard alone. But he's cool as a cucumber. He's giving out information. He makes sure that the team stays chill. He makes sure, you know, everybody isn't forcing mistakes or rushing things. And I think, you know, between him and Marvel working together, those two players are extremely patient. Like, you will never find a more patient Valorant player than those two, at least in collegiate esports. So those two working together in general, it kind of like commanding the team in a sense, is probably what makes CSU White just so deadly. Levy unfortunately falling, but CSU exquisitely here.
The trade, yep.
Getting his 1. They're just gonna walk back. Marvel peeking down mid here.
V4. It looks like they're just gonna start pushing B soon.
They will be pushing B from the looks of it, actually.
Yeah, I was wrong. On big trip. But we do have Neon. Oh, never mind.
Marvel doing what Marvel does best.
Left give the information so they know it's safe for the plant.
And they're in a very good position now.
They did plant a little too far up because it is on the corner.
Marvel gonna sacrifice himself to kind of secure and create a problem for Lesley here. That was a good sacrifice, I feel, especially versus, you know, that was basically a 3v3, quickly turned into a 2v1.
That's not ready.
Last player standing.
Now it's a 1v1 situation.
Zakam needs to be patient. Just wait for the timer. Or the opportunity to get the kill.
almost dying to the bomb there. It was not even a full second away from blowing up there. All right, we're going to be seeing CSU here. Still having a solid economy. We did see them fall a little bit from losing their lives and their guns a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But they're still not in a bad spot. Lesley they did take a round, which is, I mean, unsurprising. You would feel you could at least win a round doing some goofy strats the way that Lesley has been having to do. Just gonna immediately see Exquisitely get stunned there by the breach.
Kill contract on Lesley going out. It did catch someone. But they did.
Levy getting back. I mean, Levy's just such a good shot too. He didn't even take a shot. He did not get hit once.
No, the kill contract kills you going in and returns you to your base health going out.
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, that's just my ignorance at play here.
Yeah, it negates all abilities. I think I don't know what it does. I don't remember what it does for armor, but yeah, it heals you the full health if you're not at full health, and it just puts you back at what you was before.
The calm winning that 1v1 there.
Spike dropped.
He's gonna drop the spike down.
Being aggressive, doesn't want to risk giving them the spike.
Here.
And he does actually have his ultimate already, so most likely. Oh no, never mind. So it's planting it.
And Levy's just waiting in the enemy smoke here.
Deploying drone.
One enemy remaining.
Pays off because he's able to get the drop on the cosmic.
Flawless.
And there we go. CSU with the flawless. I don't think anybody got hit there. I think the only person that got hit there was Levy that whole round.
And not a single damage to their health.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Lesley has been going with the exact same defensive setup the entire game so far.
And we've seen them pull up on B a couple times, more so.
Yeah,
I feel like defending A shouldn't be that big of a deal.
it really shouldn't. Yeah, I would swap around. I would put probably at least the Rays on B site as well as. Actually, no, because they already have ISO.
I feel like
Speaking
having
of-
Breach on B alongside the ISO and the Cypher
I must wait a moment.
is what you really need. You shouldn't need Breach on A at all.
Yeah, speaking of ISO, he was able to get the pick on the spike, and now they're taking control of it. Without the Omen ult, they can't. CSU can't snag it back real quick.
Levy, despite the neural theft, able to take two. Now it's a 3v2 here. CSU has two ults to their advantage. I feel like if it's Exquisitely pop their ult, it'll be a good investment here.
Skizzy might not need to pop their ult. They
Now
can
it's a
land the shots.
2v2. Yeah, you're right. But the problem is that Lesley actually has the spike because Levy had the spike.
Yeah,
Take flight.
Aljon going out.
Last player standing.
Vulnerable. Body shots is gonna kill him.
I think Revy might just... No, never mind.
If he got lucky with the bullet spread, he could have gotten a clutch there. Unfortunately, luck was not on his side then.
We're not going to really see that big of a hit to CSU's economy, though. But Leslie's not going to be able to full buy, I think. No, never mind, because we're seeing Kong with the Guardian there. They're still hurting. We're seeing Cosmic pull out the Stinger. We only see two... Those are Vandals, right?
Yes. The ones that looks like AKs are Vandals. Yes.
Yeah, and then that's the Judge of the Bulldog.
Yep.
Which is honestly still very good on Raze, considering how quickly Raze can just move.
Yeah, Ray's just double satchel, and that looks like exactly what she's trying to do over in the corner, but it does not pay off.
Exactly where they found cage triggered.
Just as I was saying it, Ray's was trying to double satchel in to see if she can get anyone and take their gun, but unfortunately, she got killed instead.
We're going to see a super aggressive play here from CSU here with the neural theft. They're just going to be able to take A, basically uncontested here.
One body shot will kill him now, though, unfortunately. Not one, but two. Doesn't matter, gets the headshot.
Cover going out.
This Rana is all of a sudden playing super hard here.
Lesley using the Rolling Thunder.
We're going to see the same thing happen from CSU's side. Getting a kill off of
He
it.
sees the body, can't get the kill.
And Marvel comes around the corner right behind Zakam and finish things out. That was a bit of a rough round for CSU to win there.
Yeah,
I feel like they rushed it a little bit too hard. They could have played a bit more patiently. But that neural theft did allow them to take a lot of ground very quickly.
yeah, getting the exact location of where your enemies are at is a powerful ability.
This goes here.
Now, it does look like Lesley's not going to be able to really do a whole lot here on this round. I wouldn't even buy anything more than a sheriff. They need the save. They need the full buy next round if they want to have a chance at least getting a third here. Well, actually, this is a full investment round, isn't it? This is the last round and a half.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay. Right, because it goes to 12. Never mind. I'm miscounting here. I thought it was 11 for a second. We're going to see exquisitely here. He knows Cosmic's there.
He got some wallbang damage, not enough, but it did scare him off.
Takam there, getting the kill on the Raze. Cosmic's still somehow alive. Revy knows that somebody's back there now.
Yeah.
He tried to fire an arrow at them. He didn't get it, though.
Very saw the little back shot. So
Takam's going to be lined up for getting into there, though. Unfortunately, does not have the reaction time.
must have blinked as soon as he peeked. Might be happening to me sometimes.
I just walk around corners and start firing.
That is also a very valid strategy, yeah.
That's that low elo take.
It is a 3v1 Lesley on the retake, but all they have is a Cypher. All they had was a Cypher.
Bug.
Marvel, just right in the right spot at the right time,
Last
started hearing
round before
footsteps.
the switch.
Alright, we're going to be seeing CSU still far from a losing position here in the last round of the half.
That goes there.
We have a full buy here from Lesley. They need to win this round if they want to be sitting in a comfortable position for the attacking side, especially given how strong CSU's defense is going to have or end up being.
Yeah, especially as I said, in the beginning, without Sova to take out Cypher's tripwires, that's going to be a problem.
I must wait a moment.
Applying some pressure A as they sneak up middle. Unfortunately,
Spike down mid.
Founder is going to get the peak, so they know they're going B. Kill contract going out.
Levy winning against the Zrana again. At this point, you should just stop bringing the Omen in. He's done that twice now and has paid for it, unfortunately. And now CSU's in a better position. Levy did end up dying, however, when he came back, though.
From Lesley using from the shadows, getting the flanking behind.
Exquisitely watch hallway here. He knows that they're there now, or at least somebody's going to be walking down there. Zakam is waiting patiently, too. Unfortunately, falling.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3. I'm out of here.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, it's going to come down to a 1v1 again. Marvel, though.
Marvel doesn't know. Cosmic doesn't know where Marvel's at.
And unfortunately, I don't know what it is about the Lesley players, but they're just running around. They're not holding shift to walk silently.
Yeah.
They're
Switching
giving away
sides.
their positions really badly there.
Lesley, they still had plenty of time to sneak around to the bomb, so I don't know why they felt the need to run there.
Yes, this should do.
Cypher can't come over.
That goes there.
Having Cypher sub A. Oh, is it gonna be a shock dart first? Now, humble. Might as well try to get somewhere up. Never mind.
Scanning ahead.
See the scan come out here. Not gonna find anybody.
It does get destroyed, so he knows that at least one person is there, though.
CSU's heavily invested into this pistol round already. They're getting flanked from behind, though. Double tap, almost taking out Revy. Unfortunately, a big push here from Levy, or Lesley, ends up taking Levy and basically the whole defense on B. CSU's gonna have to take a retake on B here. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. The Calm seeing the Kong there.
Cypher going out as he starts rotating.
We're gonna see a death here.
Last
The Raze is gonna
player
come out and get a headshot there. And
Yeah.
Zakam's just gonna be taking out too. It's unfortunate from CSU there.
Levy winning their third round. Let's see if they can take this momentum and carry it.
CSU here should probably go with the light buy here. No shields. They could run all pistols. I think investing into a sheriff might be worthwhile. We're gonna see Marvel there pick up their abilities, pick up their ghost there.
Looks like Lesley is gonna attack A this time.
They're gonna want to claim their bonus here.
Cam out for the early information.
Not gonna find anything with that. It does seem like Leslie's pushing up mid here. Revi getting a little bit overeager, ended up getting found out by the Raze.
They're starting to rotate towards B. One more tap of the Cypher cam and Cypher will know.
Fortunately, we're not seeing Marvel do that right now.
Up, he knows.
Well, now they know because they just got destroyed.
They're rotating back. Yep. Lesley is full pushing B now that they've been exposed.
Marvel getting a couple body shots off on Zarana. CSU's now got a ticking time bomb of a problem waiting.
Unfortunately, Marvel is gonna go down to the Guardian. Paranoid hitting two of them.
Last player standing.
Now it's a 1v3, and that's just unfortunate for CSU there.
Looks like their duelist seems to do a lot better on attack than they do defense.
As expected. But I think CSU here, now that they have their full buy, they're going to collect their bonus, and economy is going to kind of split even here for the most part. You're seeing Levy here not investing anything. Okay, there we go. No, maybe, okay. He had a lapse of judgment, but he's just going to stick with the pistol here, the starter pistol.
Cypher cam on the floor this time. He does get damaged.
Overextending that early is a bit of a problem.
They're looking for the Cypher cam.
I think they found it there.
No, it's still active on the map.
We're gonna see
No one was
CSU.
watching middle, so they got the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Kill.
And that's not a bad bonus there from CSU. Unfortunately, everybody that was defending B did get taken out, though.
Marvel just barely. Oh no, looks like he got a gun bought for by one of his well-off teammates.
Revi's settling in for a... What is that? A...
Levy, that's Finger. Wait, no, that's the Spectre.
Okay.
Cage triggered.
Marvel coming down with the cage immediately. We're going to see Revi get a little bit overeager there. Zakam going to come in, claim his one. He's going to walk, bring things back around. Things are looking good for CSU here still. Nobody's on A except for Zakam, though. And if he's just by himself over here, though, they could all push for A. And Zakam's just going to be either pressured out or he's going to fall.
It does look like Zakam is backing up a little bit, trying to take an off angle. As soon as he sees anyone, he's gonna call for the rotate.
Falling back like that is good because it gives confirmation that they are going through there. Unfortunately, him giving away his position like that, when that bomb buddy was not going to even come close to him.
Yeah.
Gun here.
Spike planted.
3v4. Let's see with the neural theft, so that anytime they can get information, is Khan's body. Sitting comfortable in the smoke.
I'm out of here.
Unfortunately, exquisitely, getting a little bit overeager there.
Last player
Chevy.
standing.
My ultimate is ready.
coming in.
Just stomping so they know exactly where he's at. He is in a little bit of a rush, so I don't understand it.
Unfortunately, CSU just got a little over eager on that retake there, especially with exquisitely jumping in like that. One of those things would have been just the secure point, have somebody secure, you know, wall, try to get a cross angle here. They knew that that one was behind the thing. They couldn't push on that though, because they didn't have enough information, and they just rushed in when they had plenty of time to collect some information, poke around, wait for some vision to become more clear there, considering they had some Omen stuff going on there.
And it looks like Lesley is going to push up the A side again after it worked so well last time. Either that or they're going to fake A and go B.
CSU kind of gets that read. Levy, though, not in a great position.
Chevy hiding in the Omen smoke.
The comm getting cornered and taken out there. Levy hearing the
Unfortunately, turns away at the wrong time. Lets in Zerona just comes in with a gun straight to his head.
Player standing.
Levy gonna fall there.
Planted.
Marvel's gonna collect one though.
Looks like Marvel's gonna run, not gonna let them get this kill. Unfortunately, though, they are coming around the corner. CSU does, thanks to the comfortable lead, they do still have 5 more rounds before they have to really start sweating.
Yeah, and they need to stop buying items here. They can't. They need to get a full buy round, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, this is not the full buy round for them.
They're putting a lot on Exquisitely to hit these operator shots.
Exquisitely also just needs to pop their ult here. They're expecting the B push here.
Revealing area.
It's you and me.
Alt versus alt. Unfortunately, Exquisitely gets taken out.
Marvel winning. Zerana just is not good at 1v1s. Marvel gonna come back though.
3 out of 5.
No one was watching the teleport. I mean, the recall. That's insane.
Cosmic just getting random fired shots at Marvel, taking them out there.
I get being confident in your duelist, but still, though, you gotta at least watch it in case. I get being confident. Dang.
I feel like flubbed that a little bit, but
Spike
Lesley
planted.
most certainly gave away that win, taking a lot of hit to their econ now.
Take flight.
Lesley did have from the shadows though for a quick teleport over to A site though, so that does give them a bit more time. And when teleporting, unfortunately, they still know exactly where he's at though. Shock dart is
enemy
damaged,
remaining.
and the afterburn killing him.
Right there.
Or aftershock,
Blinding.
wall blind, and that's gonna be this round. CSU going on to match point.
Now CSU just needs to collect this next round here. They're not in a great position, and I think they should save this upcoming round and then make the comeback on the next round. That'll still make it difficult, but Leslie's economy is not in a shape that you can really not walk into this with a full buy. They do have some money from that victory. Is that an operator, actually?
Yeah, it's Grizzly going with the operator again.
I'm surprised he had enough money for that. and a
Actually,
full
no,
shield.
he wouldn't have had enough money for that, which means he sold it last second when we stopped looking at the tab. He wouldn't have had enough money for it because you only get 3,000 for winning, and he died immediately.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Exquisitely pop a sprint there. Get into position for this.
Fortunately, Revy is going to get taken out early.
See a lot of meta accumulation here.
Lesley does have mid control, not good for CSU.
The comm gonna make some noise there to try and trigger some things going on there. Levy gonna get one despite being blinded. That's huge. Weakened though, he's gonna take basically one hit chest kill.
Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining.
Marvel cleaning up the round and the
Defenders
map.
win.
There we go. CSU takes map 1, and we're probably gonna be seeing a Bind or Haven next map from CSU pick. Unless Sunset was their pick, and that's just their new map.
I am glad that the that exclusively did decide the last second to sell the operator in order to, to have some money for next round, especially since he did go for the decision of just rushing with his ult. It definitely helped at least.
It didn't really get anything, but it did kind of make the Rays not really get a whole lot out of their ult. So
Yeah, it was an full ult trade. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think he even got a gun from it either. I'm pretty sure he just sold the gun, didn't buy anything, so he just had the classic in his ult. And he was just gonna run in, tase some people, then get out and take one of their guns with him.
yeah, that is the strat with Neon. It does save you a round as well. It puts you in a decent round, and it looks like CSU is going to be switching sides probably here. So we're going to see them switch sides here. I imagine everybody either is going to go for a water break or we're just going to jump right into the next one. Yeah, we are seeing map 2 being Haven. This is probably CSU's pick, I imagine.
Does appear that the teams are taking a little break though.
I find it funny that Lesley has the better ping, but CSU just has skill.
Reasoning, kitten with a bunch of numbers. Cosmic, Appreciating, and King. Oh crap. Go for it.
Alright, and here we go. We are going into map number 2 here, Haven. We're going to see Zakam immediately lock in the breach here. Marvel picking up the Killjoy, Levy picking up the Omen. Exquisitely sticking with the Neon here. We're going to see the Jet come out on Leslie's side. But a overall similar comp here. This is a fairly similar, or fairly, not similar, but standard comp from both teams here. I would like to see Exquisitely change from the Neon here, but we know that that's Exquisitely's comfort pick as a character. Neon's very strong, especially having their moments. I don't think Haven's really a great map for Neon, however. I mean, I think it sets up Jet really nicely for a lot of spots. Raze is still pretty strong on this map as well. There's just a whole lot better duelists to pick over than Neon. But we haven't seen Levy or Exquisitely really lock in just yet. All of Lesley, however, has locked in their characters here. The Breach, the Jet, the Sova, the Killjoy, and the Omen. And they're going to get auto-locked in here. Do you hear that? There's like a knocking or something. Okay. I was like, what the heck is... Alright. Round 1 here, pistol round. CSU White doesn't really lose these a whole lot often, but it is still basically a 50-50. Anyone's game here.
Placing sentry.
We're gonna have to see Marvel here stretch a little bit thin here for this alarm bot. Thinking between C and B here. We're not gonna see them go to the far side of C there, where arguably you do have better line of sight. But keeping that alarm bot up is crucial. CSU Marvel is gonna take a few shots here. Unfortunately gonna go down, and they are on C by themselves here. This is a exciting point to see retake here. I do think Killjoy can defend C by themselves for the most part, or at least trade well into it. And Revi's gonna clutch that. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that from Revi there. CSU just kind of waltzed in and was expecting a weaker force to be there. And unfortunately walked right into Lesley's traps there. But Revi just kind of collects 3 there. Absolutely carrying the team. He's going to pick up a sheriff. He's not going to go for anything crazy here. You should see Exquisitely. Yeah, we're going to see Exquisitely pick up a good weapon there for him to take. He's going to use all of his money for that, though, which means, unfortunately, if Exquisitely does die here, we could see Lesley take the bonus round with ease, unless CSU does some crazy shenanigans. We're going to see Marvel do a little bit of peek. Get a kill off of it. He's going to bat off the Killjoy. Exquisitely's going to rotate in, knowing where they're at now. Levy's going to come up behind with Zakam. They're going to get the spike down. And there we go.
That was clean. Keep it up.
CSU getting a flawless on their bonus. That's good coming into round 2. That's going to put a bit more pressure on Lesley to make sure that their bonus goes as well as it can go. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going for that. They're buying sheriffs right now. Which means they're going to just surrender another point to CSU. This is a bad decision here, in my opinion.
Blinding. Shadows traveling.
Zakam is expecting them to have the full buy. But all they have are sheriffs. He's trying to get some lead shots in through some places, but we're not seeing a whole lot of that happen. We're going to be seeing basically the whole team from Lesley here going up towards A. We're going to keep their options open, staying between A and B here.
Turret destroyed. Swarm grenade out.
Does seem like their omen, however. Kong has kind of discovered that A is basically empty.
Spike planted.
Placing swarm grenade.
Paranoia, they're going to hit Marvel and Levy. We're going to see the stun on Levy here, too. He's sitting in his Omen smoke, though.
Too slow.
Fortunately, Kong's going to still survive.
Enemy remaining.
And that's all it is there. And we're going to see CSU maybe get the C-Fuse off. And that is a close one with only 2 seconds left on the clock practically for that defuse. Not that bad, actually, but...
I can can see, CSU is off to a good start. I had to go somewhere real quick, but I'm back.
We're gonna be seeing Zakam here pick up a sheriff as a secondary.
The operator pick it this early is just interesting. I wonder if they could keep.
Was that the operator from Lesley, or I didn't see that
There's
actually?
one on Omen. That's what I
Okay.
saw. Like the family they sold it. Walking into the smoke to hide from the recon bolt.
You see exquisitely get a nice little pick here. Be dropped to 30 health though. It's a worthwhile trade though if you can get the cross going, or even just be a distraction. The Marvel and Zakam here, doing some things. Zakam just collecting another one. CSU winning trade after trade here. It's not that something that you want to be
One
seeing.
enemy remaining.
Revy getting somebody off the, just completely unfortunate for Lesley there. CSU takes another game, and now it's 4 points up to 0. We're not going to see a whole lot of change in strategy here from CSU. A lot of the same guns. Still a very solid economy coming into game or round 4 here.
Alarm bot out. Found them. Killed my bot. Get out of my way.
Sorry about that in case you heard it. Looks like it's gonna be a hard and fast push on the C by Lesley. Hunter's tree going out, maybe can get one. And waiting for her. And just barely misses.
Spike planted.
Deploying drone.
Foul drone finding way.
Bolts ready.
Rolling Thunder clearing out C site.
There we go. There's the op kill that we needed.
Blinding.
Paranoid hitting.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Unfortunate timing on that drop. He doesn't have any ammo.
standing.
Unfortunately, ran out of ammo and couldn't provide much defense.
Lesley taking their first game here. That was a very strong push on C from Lesley as well. And that's going to kind of reset things for them. They're going to be able to get into this next game, or this next round, with a full buy. CSU obviously full buying here. The only one that doesn't full buy here is Kang. For some reason, he has enough money for the full shield. He's just not buying it.
King's playing a little bit safe. Let's see if he suffers from it though. The extra 25 health can come in handy.
Alarm bot out.
How about on garage doors?
Placing swarm grenade. Found them. Alarm bot down.
We're seeing the jet smoke come out here.
Lesley going back to get the spike after letting it rest for a bit.
We're seeing Revy here have a duel with the duelist.
Couldn't hit the shots.
Knowing that they're coming around this way. Fortunately, taking his one, but losing the trade overall.
The alpha angle pays off.
Spike down.
Unfortunately, it's a 1v1,
Last
a
player
1v2.
standing.
Exquisitely could clutch this here. He just needs to have his gun ready here. He's gonna get it out.
They're expecting a B spawn. They don't know Exquisitely's this close. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. They still expect him to be in B spawn.
Enemy remaining.
There we go.
The sliding headshot.
The sliding tech that exquisitely failed twice last game is now finally working.
I faced worse.
We're gonna see, fortunately, Lesley put back into a situation to where at least 2 of their players can full buy. The rest of their team is just in a fickle situation.
Chevy with the operator again. Fortunately, if they die, they is going broke. Hopefully, they can make it worthwhile.
Make a good cuss there on the jet.
Right here.
Jet creeping up A sewers. See who wins the engagement.
And Revi knows they're coming up from the comms. Stun there. Zakam gonna end up falling though. Revi could have picked up a pinch there, but ended up not doing that.
Yeah, instead going for the trade. Operator watching B. Can he get hit? He can.
Collecting their 1 and getting out of there.
Rolling Thunder clearing out A site and Heaven. It does hit Revi on the tail end. Operator coming, picking off Kitten.
Spike planted.
Super short as he creeps in. Lockdown going out.
1 enemy remaining.
And there we go.
Was close to getting a collat if they was just a little bit closer.
I feel like that Defender Killjoy wasn't necessary at all, but
I mean, they wasn't expecting them to push. But since they did see where the Killjoy lockdown was coming from, they pushed in order to try to destroy it. Unfortunately, it was right into their arms. I think Lesley must be trying to save this Hunter's Fury for something then, because they could have used Hunter's Fury to destroy it. That would have at least only given away his position. And they wouldn't have had to push though.
we're seeing Lesley here congregate on C.
Right into an operator and a neon. Looks away at the wrong time. They peeked around.
One
Gets the
enemy
3.
remaining. Spike down. C.
A quick round for CSU.
Exquisitely getting their ace stolen away from them
Hey,
by Levy.
it's not their fault that they decided to go the other way.
CSU in a strong spot here. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my words. Neon is actually pretty good on this map compared to some other duelists. I still think Jet kind of has the best kit for this map, however, as a duelist.
That is true. Though I do think Neon is succeeding in the fact that Lesley doesn't have anyone to really slow her down or give her a reason to stop moving.
Yeah.
Placing swarm grenade.
Because Killjoy's turn, she can just use fast lane to block it off and walk past it.
Was that the Jet ult? That is the Jet ult coming out here.
Leslie's gonna try to get some picks with this Blade Storm.
Levy's also gonna miss their ops shot there. Marvel wants nothing to do with the Jet ult.
Not trying to get one shot by that Blade Storm.
Spike down mid.
I get a couple shots there on the Jet to do some damage. Unfortunately, CSU starting to drop like flies from this ult.
1 enemy remaining.
So
Exquisitely finally getting it.
1v3. Lesley, no one has control of the spike, but Leslie's Killjoy is running towards it.
Here.
Yes, CSU did not see the spike drop. They dropped it at the door before they rushed into C to die, essentially.
Killjoy does hear the Aljo, and that does force her to have to back up.
30 seconds left.
Levy knows where the spike is now.
Let's see if the shorty can get the kill.
Cover going out.
Let's keep it back. Exclusively on the flank, getting the headshot.
Get ready. I go fast.
CSU in a pretty comfortable position here. Lesley going with the operator and the timeout.
About time they pop that timeout. It's a little bit too late into this round at this point, but they're going to need to have a really strong defense round in order to make CSU really kind of feel Because looking at this gameplay so far, it feels a lot like CSU is the attackers.
Yeah, CSU has been kind of aggressive, and it's been paying off, especially with the neon. I wonder how they're gonna change up their strategy.
I think the biggest thing for them is just taking up space as soon as possible to prevent Lesley from being able to move into a offensive position. I think keeping them locked out of that B area and that C area is what's big. They're forcing them into A, and A is pretty easy to retake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about a 50-50, and it really comes down to numbers. But if you can get some good picks through, you know, B as they rotate out to A, then, I mean, I think... I mean, A is also just really hard to attack, though. And that's the problem with this map, is that it's so defender-oriented. You have to get really creative as an attacker to get any sort of scores on it.
Yeah, with all the long lines, all the long sight lines you have to walk into as an attacker, a defender with competent aim can shred you. Become ball destroyed before he can get a scan off, so they know only one person there. Operator. Exclusively with the backup for the operator is able to keep him alive.
Omen's gonna have to stay safe here.
They see the beanie. They see the beanie.
My ult's ready.
Sakam with the ult now. That's gonna be a lot scarier for Lesley now that they know that the ult is good to go. I'm feeling a little bit too comfortable coming into here.
One enemy remaining.
And that's the spike. CSU taking 9 points here. There's 2 more rounds in the half.
Both Zona and Cosmic going broke for this round. Both a big fat 0 on their bank accounts.
And Pricity is not going to even be able to full buy here.
Oh, Prissy has been struggling actually.
Sentry.
They have 0 kills, 10 deaths. Like, that's just...
Placing swarm grenade.
I see a mid push here from Lesley. Pretty standard push. You see CSU Green go for this one a lot.
Aftershock on the doorway, keeping them from pushing. 2 people on site now.
This is a good take here from Lesley. This is the first time we've seen actual action here from Lesley without any major flubs here on a take. They're going to immediately pull up to A, though. Not what you want to see happen.
Rolling Thunder.
Zakam going to walk at the site a little bit too eager.
Levy with the pick.
That's done.
One enemy remaining.
1v1.
It's a 2v1,
So
actually.
yeah, 2v1. Turns around at the wrong moment.
Player standing.
Now I spoke too soon.
They know where each other's at. Time is taken down. He's not going to have enough time.
Concentrate, Sova.
Even with the kill, he's not going to have enough time.
He might be able to get out of there alive, but no,
He's
he's
not.
not going to get out.
Lesley taking their second
Last
round.
round in
But-
the half.
It being the last round and a half. See if they can keep this momentum.
They should be able to get enough here. Pricity still suffering here. Still with 0 kills. You hate to see it.
Time out.
See if they do better on defense.
I mean, I've gotten some kills on these guys before, so Pricity being able to place this high in Valorant, while I've played better than they have with Killjoy specifically as well on this map. Against the same team, mind you. Well, not the same team. We kind of mix some things around here and there, but...
You should run.
Marvel's one point away from their own lockdown.
Now.
Couldn't get the last headshot, and Apricity finally gained their first kill.
Dakam is just on the edge of this attacker Killjoy.
Wall bang, wall flash, and unfortunately right into a headshot.
Reby's going to counter the I am the hunter with the I am the hunter. And unfortunately, it's not going to pay off for anybody.
Stealing sight.
Spike planted.
Big TP. Causing some confusion. They expect him to be one side. They don't expect him to be the other. He saw the edge of Omen's head.
One enemy remaining.
Couldn't get the body shots to finish him off.
Unfortunately, that was a good attempt there from Levy. And that's going to be a 9-3 here. And CSU's on the attacking side now.
Their skill. And there we have some beats.
I feel like the Jet is going to play really well into the defense here. A lot better than the Neon was. But the Neon's just so good on offense that it's going to be really hard for Lesley here to really do a whole lot. They're going to have to rely a lot on the operator late game if they can even get to that point.
Yeah, as I said, without someone to really slow down the Neon, she's just going to keep speeding on through.
And I mean, especially backed up by some Sova recon. That's just, you can't really do a whole lot there if you get scanned by Sova with Exquisitely anywhere near that scan.
Yeah, especially if you get stunned too, so there's literally nothing you can do. It's a deadly combo.
I see them poke around on A here. We're going to start seeing Lesley rotate around to A here. Levy going to get taken out here. And so is Marvel from behind.
Unfortunately, Levy couldn't hit the headshots needed in order to kill Jet.
He's in a bit of a pinch here. They could lose this pistol round here.
That would start the economy off not to the best of positions.
At least they aren't getting flanked from behind here, but they are going to have to make a move at some point.
Yeah.
If they get the read here, they could just push B.
Lesley is on the push A though. It looks like they might be expecting the B push. Oh, never mind. But yeah, because they're starting to push A. The Jet was just watching B in case they did go for the push. And there's not clearing the corners. And unfortunately, that's two cases this game that we see the Classic being absolute worst gun in the game. Hitting the headshots but couldn't get the kill.
And fortunately for CSU here, they're going to have to give up another round here. They might have to try something creative. Which it does look like they're just going for a typical B push here. Not really anything for the creativity points unless they all just pull up into the garage and kill this Killjoy.
Lesley is going a little risky with their economy, with two of them being on $0 left.
Revealing area.
It does look like they just want to take out this Killjoy.
Omen is going to take quite a bit of damage from the Nano Swarm.
CSU is winning on the creativity points now here.
CSU start fake pressure on garage, and now they're flanking. Because the comms not clearing the corners.
There we go.
Now they need to hurry and get the plant off on A before the rest of the team can catch up. Going for the corner plant.
I do think in this situation it's going to be a better to defend.
Out of charges. Gotta go.
Walks right into that shock dart, taking some damage.
Turret out.
They are tapping the diffuser.
And there we go, Exquisitely.
One enemy remaining.
Exquisitely just couldn't barely get the tap off in time. They just need to shoot. They're shooting the wrong way. Shooting a little too high, but it pays off.
And if I was Lesley, I'd be embarrassed about that. Losing the bonus round to 3 sheriffs and two normal guns.
Yeah, and as I said, that risk is not paying off because now look at their economy. Down in the dumps.
CSU's going to get their bonus round here too now. They're not going to have a full buy from all of them, thanks to them buying sheriffs and fully stocking up on their
abilities.
Their abilities here.
Killjoy turn watching the flank from A. Gets the headshot.
Marvel getting calling out Kang there.
Here.
CSU doesn't have the spike currently. They still have it on the ground. So that is going to slow him down a little bit.
We're gonna see Levy.
There.
One enemy remaining.
So it looks like they might not even need the spike. They're just getting everyone, they're just filling everyone with lead.
Unfortunately, there goes Exquisitely.
Gets the headshot with the stolen sheriff.
Placing alarm bot.
Revealing area.
Combo back watching for the flank. They know exactly where he's at. And they can get the
No
kill.
more to oppose us.
There we go. CSU taking that 11th point. 2 more rounds, and it's over for Lesley here.
Lesley's economy is definitely not in the best positions.
Not at all. And CSU, they just need to give us a show here. Play with their food a little bit at this point.
They can go run around without too many deaths and still be have a decent economy. So hopefully they don't sell.
We're going to
TP.
see the Levy fake the teleport there.
Spamming through the smoke.
Scanning ahead.
Take this. Go, go, go.
You know exactly where he's at if he can teleport out. He can't.
There we go.
On the rampage.
This is what we've been waiting for, and unfortunately it gets shut down by Apricity. I think that's their first kill, too.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay.
That's their fourth.
Is it? Yeah, it is. What? When did they get a kill?
Blinding. Trevor.
We're gonna see a Tremor knock them up, stun them a little bit.
One enemy remaining.
Spamming through smoke and not allowing them to come back. Unfortunately, Apricity getting another kill.
Apricity suddenly becoming Leslie's golden goose.
The bomb is gonna go off, so they do gotta clear the site.
Match point.
Match point for CSU. Let's see if they can end this game early. Let's see if they can end the match early.
And they got the full buy here, while Lesley is just completely shocked here at this point. They have no economy, they can't full buy anything, and they're stuck with having to run something extremely... We haven't even seen an op on from the defense side yet at all, which is something that you'd expect the Jet to be saving for these late game situations. They've just been pressured so much that they haven't been able to really get that far. We're gonna see Exquisitely.
I'm out of here. Too slow.
Exquisitely showing why he's the duelist. Couldn't finish it off, just like a repeat of last round though.
It's not a bad thing though.
Enemy.
Zakam is gonna get taken out by
Placing
Kitten.
swarm grenade.
Currently a 3v3 on the
You should
retake.
run.
Attacker Killjoy, so that is gonna apply some pressure.
Last player standing.
Now it's a 1v2 all of a sudden. Now it's an Omen versus an Omen. This is what we've been waiting for. Something interesting.
Is Omen gonna get out in time? Omen's not gonna get out in time. Oh no, they destroyed it. And then unfortunately that's gonna be the headshot from Kane.
And if this game goes on for another round. CSU still has good economy though. And they're going to have another full buy setup for Lesley here.
CSU does still have 2 ults to work with, but Lesley is gonna have the Killjoy ult to work with if they are put on the retake.
I mean, dude, look at how much economy Revy has in of itself.
Because if Lesley does use the the lockdown for the retake, then we'll most likely see CSU using, we'll most likely see Revi using Hunter's Fury to destroy it.
I mean, we have 3 ults from CSU that can be invested this round. I would like to see all 3 of them get used. At this point, you can just end the game.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury right now could probably get 2 of them.
That's if they can read the sight lines, which isn't guaranteed. But somebody has snuck behind.
Serrano on the flank.
CSU starting to fall.
A.
I have the spike. Shadows traveling.
CSU 3v4.
They need to pull out this Hunter Fury now.
Just saving it for the retake. Defender Killjoy.
Last player standing.
It's exactly as I said. He was trying to save it for the Defender Killjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They give him the alt point. They give him the alt to Kang for his from the shadows.
Diffused.
At this point, CSU's economy is starting to look worse and worse all of a sudden, and Lesley's is looking better and better. They're getting a full buy now. It's been a few rounds since we've seen a full buy, and this is the first round that we've seen the op. Will Lesley get the reverse sweep that we saw CSU Green have the other day?
CSU might stay away from Seaside with they know about the op. Looks like they actually never planned to even go to Seaside just for the op in general. Actually, have they even gone up C long before? An aggressive operator taking out Marvel.
Gonna put CSU on edge here for a flank from behind. We're actually gonna see them go for A here. Revi can get a good amount of recon here from this. They're not gonna see anybody, unfortunately.
Cleared out the entirety of A side, but that still leaves question marks. Unfortunately, the op is gonna take another one out. Going for the plant. Operator is just watching sewers. That's gonna be the Rolling Thunder. CSU, unfortunately, using an SMG, could not get the kill from the headshot.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god,
But
Levy.
Lesley just needs to live for about 15 seconds, I think. And unfortunately, the shorty's gonna clean him up.
CSU now looking in a precarious position here. If they just invested that Neon ult right from the get-go, they could have at least won that with the Levy clutch there at the end of it. But unfortunately, you know, Levy's sacrifice, Levy's immaculate aim, gone to waste. And now CSU doesn't even have a full buy here. Or maybe they do.
Actually, yeah, everyone does except for Exquisitely. So that is going to leave the economy in shambles if they lose.
They lose this round now. Lesley's going to be looking in a good position for a comeback, while CSU's going to be in a breakneck position for just about anything.
Cover going out.
Gunbolt scanning one.
They're all scattered on B here. They're trying to get the read on CSU's strategies.
You gotta see a death. Does see some damage off from the turret. They do know the operator does know someone is there though. You gotta see a kill.